Yes, people, how we doing? How we doing, everyone? Welcome. Hope you can hear me all good. Am my mic on properly? Let's have a look. Hold on. I should done this before the stream. Yeah, we're all good to go, people. How's everyone doing? We're here. Real Madrid versus Arsenal, second leg match preview and predicted lineups. Of course, massive game. Wednesday night, absolutely buzzing for it. Looking forward to it as well. As we know, Arsenal lead by 3-0. What a result we got in the Emirates, and we've got something to hold on to. A very good lead indeed. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a complete capitulation for Arsenal to obviously not progress to the semi-finals, whereas we know we obviously play Aston Villa or PSG. But yeah, how's everyone feeling for the game, man? Let me know. I mean, we're 2 days away, and I'm buzzing for it. I'm so looking forward to it. Going to the Bernabéu, it's going to be a tough place to go to, but what we have is we have the lead to hold on to. That is what we've got. We've got a very important lead, a very good deficit, I'd say as well. Um, but I think the main thing to say is not over just yet. You know, we did the business in the first leg, but crazy things can happen in the Bernabeu. Comebacks can happen, not just with Real Madrid. We're seeing it in Champions League. Champions League is crazy at times, people. You know, you can't just expect we've gone through already. But we're looking very good. And the confidence levels for me, for everyone as well, should be, fly, up here in terms of how confident we are going into this type of game. Um, but yeah, make sure you guys leave your predictions down below. Make sure you guys do subscribe if you are new as well. Before we do that, let's big up the chat. Who's in here? Let's big up everyone as always. We've got my bro Wookie. Wookie, looking forward to Saturday, man. For the Leon game, man. Looking forward to it, of course. I'll see you down there, bro, as well. Talk about the Arsenal women game because they play Leon as well on Saturday. I'll be going to the game as well. Big up to Wookie, man. He says, doing a full fit if we don't lose, so don't mess this up, Arsenal. Look at that. What forfeit is it, by the way, as well? Or haven't you thought of it yet? But yeah, if we mess this up, that would be complete embarrassment. That'd be beyond embarrassing. Yeah, I'm sorry. We cannot we cannot bottle it, people. We cannot bottle it. I don't think we will, and we'll talk about it in a minute. But it's certainly not over until it's over, sort of thing. Until full time at the Bernabeu, and we come back 90 minutes after that, people. Yeah. Then we'll talk about, semi-finals. But yeah, big up Adam as well in the chat. Hope you're doing well, Adam, my brother. Hope you're good, man. Hope all is well with you. Big up to Top Gunner as well. Hope you're a good Top Gunner, my brother, every single time. Big up to Steve. 2-1 Madrid also will go through. Big up to AFC as well. Hope you're good, AFC, man. Big up Josh. We need to win this. We need this game as if we need to go into this game as if it's a fresh new game. 100% agree with you there, AFC, mate. My prediction is 2-0 Real Madrid, obviously, but we advance. Yeah. They need 3 goals to even take it to extra time. If they want to knock us out, they need to score 4 and not concede any. They need to get 3 for extra time and penalties, which I don't want to go to, as we know. We shouldn't be going to penalties anyway. But they need 4 goals to knock us out in normal time. Adam says, but yeah, yesterday Madrid won 1-0 against Alaves. I saw that. I watched a bit of I didn't watch the game. I watched a bit of the highlights of the game, and I saw yeah, Mbappe getting sent off. That was an awful challenge, wasn't it? Awful challenge. I mean, it doesn't actually affect this game. It doesn't actually affect you know this type of game for Champions League. It's only Copa del Rey and it's only La Liga it affects. So that's a shame for us. But Madrid, they rested a few of their key players. I think Bellingham, Vinny Jr. were the only 2 rested, but then they played Camavinga, Valverde, and Tuchemani's back for them, isn't he? So we'll talk all about that in a minute, how they're going to most likely line up against Arsenal. AFC says, I think we'll score a free kick and it will kill the game and the leg. Yeah, we need another Deckers. Yeah, we need Declan Rice, yeah? Declan Rice settings, people. That's what we need. Another Decker's masterclass. Another Declan Rice free kick. Diamante's in the chat as well. Madrid come back. I don't know about that, mate. I don't know about that. LFC legend, big up to you, bro. Hope you're well, man. Big up to you. But Real Madrid will close down the rooftop. Yeah, I heard that as well. they're trying their best to do everything, The atmosphere apparently is going to be the best that they've ever done. That's what I've been hearing from the Madrid fans and all this. They got all these tifos organized and all that. So it's as expected. Even if we were, even if this game, I know it's 3-0 up right now, right? It's going to be hostile. It's always going to be hostile. It doesn't matter. It's but the Bernabeu. But that obviously shouldn't obviously affect us. How's Luca got the link, by the way? How has Luca got the link? How has Luca got the link? What the hell? I didn't know he said this. He's waiting backstage and he's literally had the link. I don't know. Mate, he's trying to hack me or something. What's going on? I don't even know. Declan Rice cooks better with a lid on. Facts, bro. Facts. We got ASC, man. We got ASC. Man says shave your head if Arsenal bottle it. Deal, bro. Deal. All right. Catalan, we're not bottling it. We're gonna come back to the stream, Catalan, yeah? If Arsenal bottle it, I'm gonna shave my head off, yeah? That's the full fit for me. The whole hair, we go buzz cut. I'm not going bald, right? I'm going buzz cut, yeah? That's what we'll do if Arsenal bottle it, all right? Shave it all off. Shave all the hair off. Yeah, we're gonna go full buzz cut, people, as well. So yeah, that's the deal there, people. But yeah, let's get into it, people. And big up Drew, by the way, just tuning in as well. Absolute legend, bro. Bless up to bless up to you, Drew, as well, man, every single time. But yeah, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Let's get right into it. We're gonna start with, of course, the game. How can we not? I'll tell you what. Let's just watch Rice's free kicks back again, people. Yeah, I promise you. I've big up Cooper, by the way, in the building. Hope you're good, Cooper. I'll see you tonight, bro, for the podcast. Big up Cooper, man, every single time. But yeah, I mean, let's just watch the Rice free kicks. How many times do you guys actually watch them back? Because for me, right, every day now, that's the first thing I do. Watch the Rice free kick back over and over again. Watch both of them back over and over again. For me, I think the second one is better than the first, but they're still incredible. It doesn't even matter. They're still incredible free kicks, people, right? But yeah, I mean, 3-0 on that first leg. We absolutely bullied them, people, right? Bullied them. We bossed them minute 1 to minute 90. They came to England, right? They got played off the park by Arsenal. You come to the Emirates, this is what happens, yeah? This is what happens. Pray for Madrid was in full effect, people, in that first leg. And rightly so, Declan Rice stepped up, 2 fantastic free kicks. Mikel Marino as well, even scoring. We got a fantastic lead, 3-0. Yeah, they have to turn around a 3-goal deficit around Madrid, and that's down to us not conceding as well. That's down to them not conceding as well. Could you imagine if we nick a goal, if we can get a goal, if another free kick, if it's a set piece, if it's whatever it may be, yeah. If we get another goal in this game, 4-0, done for me. I'm sorry, the people said don't write for Madrid, it's done. If we can get a goal at Bernabéu, that's 4-0 and anger. That for me, they have to score 4 and they have to score 5 to actually knock us out in normal time. That's not happening, people. So we're going to talk about how we approach the game as well as the game goes along. Do we play low block? Do you actually go and play similar to how we played against them in the Emirates game and get an early goal and kill it off completely, or do we play a bit more reserved, sit on the lead as well? We're going to talk more about what we do in a minute. But yeah, 3-0 in the first leg. We absolutely bossed them, right? Everyone from minute 1, minute 90, right? Our whole team absolutely bossed them in that game. And yeah, 3-0. We got a very, very good lead. Don't think anyone expected that going into the game as well. So what to expect from Real Madrid? As we know, I say this, I'm very confident we're going to go through. Very confident. I think we will go through. As I said, it's take a lot. And you guys know the last time Arsenal conceded more than 3 goals, which is what Real Madrid need, was 500 days ago against Luton Town. Yeah, that's the last time Arsenal conceded more than 3 goals. More than 2 goals, yeah, if you put it like that. That was the last time Arsenal conceded 3 goals, was 500 days ago against Luton Town. When that crazy 4-3 game. Yeah, 100%. Like that is a good going into this game as well is good because we'd lose some games, or yes, we draw. I mean, we drew a lot this season, but it's good. That's 500 days ago against Luton Town, right? That's a good record to have. We may lose, but we don't concede a lot of goals. And obviously, I'm hoping it's going to be the same there. That's what Madrid will need to turn it around. Is they're gonna have, it's gonna take. That's what I'm saying. It's taking a lot. It'll take a capitulation from Arsenal to lose the game 3-0 or 4-0 as well. But yeah. But what to expect from Real Madrid? I mean, listen, I've put up the 1%, 99% Man City because they have shown in the years that I know it's not a guarantee that we're through. For me, I'm looking at, if you want to talk about percentage wise, I'm saying we're 90% through, in my opinion. We're 90% through. I think we've got a fantastic lead. I think we've shown in the past that we can play a low block. And, I mean, we did against Man City, down to 10 men this season. We did it even in Arteta's first couple of seasons. When he won the FA Cup, for example, with David Luiz, Mustafi, and Tierney. Yeah, big up, KT. We're shown in games that we can definitely defend well. So that's why I'm saying, we're very, very, interested. We're very, very confident in terms of. That's what I'm saying, like 90% that we're through. But then I look at Real Madrid in the years, and I just think, I saw them against Man City, and that's why I knew. I said I'm never going to underestimate Real Madrid again because of that 1% chance against Man City. When Man City scored that goal, as I said, everyone said it was done. Yeah, and then Rodrigo Benzema happened, and you notice what I think helped them go through in that game was the atmosphere, was how hostile it was, right? Because they got the goal from Rodrigo, and the whole they had, I think, 3 minutes left of injury time, and the whole atmosphere just changed. Yeah, it was like rocking. It was mad, and then that played into their hands, and then it's like a 12th man for them, So yeah, that's why I'm not saying I'm not writing them off just yet in terms of we're definitely through because the Champions League, and then we've seen Liverpool turn a deficit around Barcelona, the 4-0. We've seen Barca do it against PSG. We've seen teams do it, and the Champions League is crazy things can happen in Champions League. So that's why I'm not saying we're definitely through yet, but we should be progressing. We've got a good lead. Defensively, I think we would be fine. We may lose this game, but it won't be in terms of getting knocked out. We may lose it 2-0 or 2-1, and then or maybe nick a goal, and that'd be enough. That's the only time I'm saying, I don't mind because if we go through overall, that's all we care about. Yeah, that's why I'm saying I don't mind if we draw or lose a game as long as we go through. That's the only time you ever hear me say that, people, and that's how it should be. But yeah, I mean, listen, if we play anything like we did against him in the first leg, I think we'll be fine, people. We'll be absolutely fine. To be honest, let me catch some comments. Then we move to what's my next slide, by the way. Oh yeah, how we're gonna approach the game is next. So yeah, Bars fan wants Madrid out, says Adam. So they want Arsenal to complete the job for them, and as they progress in semis against Dortmund, most likely playing Inter. See, I think for me, my dark horse is on that other side is Inter. Just whether or not they can get past Barcelona, but I think Inter can make the final in terms of they conceded 2 goals all competition. The defense is amazing. Their manager's a top manager. They beat Arsenal. If you guys remember, they did beat us 1-0 in the league phase. Inter for me are my dark horses for this competition. Have to wear a Chelsea shirt and send Hala Madrid or wear a Luton top and send a photo of me into Caitlin, who is no. Bro, they better not bottle it for you, man. Yeah, they better not bottle it for us. I don't think we will, man. I don't think we will. If we advance, surely I'll make rice after the game. Oh, it's got to be done, mate. It's got to be done. Rice and peas with some chicken. It's got to be done. All right, there's a deal, but that won't happen because we ain't gonna bottle it, people. Yeah, big up to he's not. I've tried to get him on the channel, but I don't think he checks Instagram because he's not read my message. But yeah, hacker settings. Yeah, I know. Man literally came. I promise you, it's him backstage, and I don't know how he got the link. How did he finesse his way in getting the link? I don't even know. Drew says, why the Dow hasn't anyone learned from last week not to write us off? Big up Josh Bro, 2-0 to Arsenal. No, 100%. We should be coming into this game full of confidence, man. Confidence that we've ever been coming into a Champions League game. 100%. Agree, bro. Big up, we're not bottling this. Big up Cooper, my brother, as well, every single time. Big up to Luke as well. Thoughts on the game? I think we win. I think we go through. Well, I think we win overall. Maybe we draw or get defeated, but it won't be enough. I don't see them turning it around personally. I think we get the job done overall, and we go through, bro. The second one probably 100 times. 20 times it still ain't enough. Exactly. With the rice free kits right there, people. There was one. There was one last night with a green cap, and he started going on at me to share the stream. He's on about Luca, mate. No, mate, I'm not like that, and people in the chat can vouch for me for that as well. I don't do that, bro. So yeah, I'm not like that. But yeah, bless up Cooper, man. Appreciate that as well, man. If you get the if you get the early goal, the game's done. 100% agree, bro. But on the flip side, that's what we don't want is Madrid getting an early goal, because if they get an early goal, it's 3-1, and they need two more. I still think even if they do score early, I think we'll stay, resilient, and we'll get the job done overall. But yeah, you know how quickly the atmosphere can change in there. Big up Richard as well in the chat, mate. Hope you're well. We were a little bit lucky Mbappe didn't score early. That's very true. I mean, are you on about the Kivior in like the first 40 seconds where Kivior missed the ball and then Mbappe was through, and then I think he skied it over the bar, didn't he? Yeah, that's very true. I mean, that could have been a different game, to be fair. If Mbappe scores that goal first and Madrid take the lead. Last time Arsenal defense capitulated against Brighton 2 seasons ago, 3-0 at home. Yeah, very true. But that was 2 seasons, but that's 2-3 years ago now. But no, the last time we conceded 3 goals was all the way back in December December last season when we played Luton. Of all teams as well, by the way. Yeah, as Richard says here, this one. It would be nice to start if we hadn't been Luton Town, exactly. Out of all teams, Luton. But there we go. Yes, Ashik, how you doing, bro? Hope you're doing well, Ashik. Don't write Madrid off, but it's okay for people to try and piss on our fire. No, I'm not saying that we're gonna get. I'm not saying they're coming back, bro, at all. I'm just, I'm fully confident we're gonna go through. I said it. I'm not taking anything away from us in that first leg. We got the job done and we absolutely battered them, and rightly so. But at the same time, I'm not saying 100% we're through yet. Second legs will be difficult. We've been 100%. We have to do the same thing we did in the first leg. Oh, could you imagine? We go Bernabéu, dunk on them again, 2-0, 3-0, settings again. That'd be beautiful, wouldn't it? So this Arsenal fan in the green cap, I just asked him about the game. He started going on. Nah, mate, I'm not, bro. I'm not. And people know that as well. So I'm saying it with chest. 2-0 to Arsenal. I even take 1-0. That first goal 100% kills the game all day long. Nah, I'm with you, Drew, man. If we get that early goal, could you imagine? Yeah, even if it's from a penalty, from a Rice free kick again, a set piece, whatever it may be, right? Saka, wherever it may be, people, right? Yeah, it's mad, absolute mad. That will finish it for me. That will finish it. I don't even care. That will finish it. You get the early goal, 4-0, the tie's done, right? But on the flip side, if they get an early goal, we have to really concentrate and make sure we get the job done. I can promise one thing: no shotted guard will be hiding in the second leg. Well, I mean, listen, I didn't want to be negative in everything was positive in the first leg all day long, but Odegaard wasn't at his best, was he? That's what I will say. And he's not been at his best all season, and you would hope that, this is his old team, that at 15, obviously he left and didn't work out for him. You hope he'd be fired up for the second leg. I tell you who is back for them, though, is Dani Ceballos. Dani Ceballos is back for Real Madrid. He's panicking to start the game as well. Obviously, as we know, ex-Arsenal. Some people call him the fidget spinner. Spins around. But he's doing all right in Madrid, to be fair. He's doing all right at them. Big up Chelsea fan as well. I'm very well, thank you, bro. Hope you're well yourself. Chelsea fan. From what I remember, City could have won the game 5 times before the point. No, very true. We just got to be clinical, 100%. 100% agree, bro. Big up everyone in the chat, hit the like. Bless up Chelsea fan, bro. Appreciate you there, my friend, as well. Big up to Taki in the chat as well. Big up to Calcio Lino. Big up Lino. Come stai, Lino. Come stai. Bro, good luck for tomorrow. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you there. Big up Adam as well. Big up Miss Melina. Big up Miss Melina every single time. Absolute real one. If you're free after the game, Miss Melina, and you want to come on the channel, then feel free to. Feel free to. Arsenal defense know how to lock up and close down space every time, but I expect Madrid to score at home. Calcio Reno says, "Hope you guys will win." I like Real Madrid and Ancelotti, but they don't deserve to be where they are because they're robbery of Atletico Madrid. Yeah, Atletico kind of deserve to go through. To be honest, Simeone settings, but I think Alvarez got hard done by, didn't he, on the penalty? I mean, I know he slipped, but did he? I didn't watch back not enough times, but people say, "Oh, it touched both of his legs," and that can't be. That can't be that. To be honest, like that, not allowed, and is what it is. But Atletico put up a really good fight, especially like in the second leg at their home ground, and they got a really good home record. I mean, their home ground's superb. If they would have gotten another goal, obviously it would have been done for them. Big up Stack in the chat as well, man. How you doing, Stack? Hope you're doing well, bro. Hope you're doing well, Stack. Absolute legend. How you feeling for the game, bro? It's a great time to be a fan, though. And at any game we go into, we have a legit chance of winning. Although we haven't won the league yet, it's far cry from where we were from a long old while. Yeah, 100%, bro. I remember the days of playing Barty Borisov in Thursday nights in the Europa League and Slavia Prague and all that. And now we're here, people. 3-0 up against Real Madrid in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Very good chance of making it to the semi-finals. I think we will make it semi-finals, and I haven't felt this confident going into sort of Champions League. This is the first time ever for me, because I wasn't born in 06, people, when we got to the final. People, and people in the chat who obviously, I know a lot of you saw that final and how we beat Real Madrid, how we beat Juventus, how we beat Villarreal, and we looked like we was going to win the whole thing. And the final was heartbreak, especially for people who was actually alive. So for me, like Champions League, I was used to Bayern Munich rocking up to the Emirates and dunking 5-1 on us, 5-1 and 5-1s every single season. Or Barcelona, yeah, when they done us with like Messi, Suarez, and Neymar, people. Yeah, like the 3-1s where El Neni scored that banner. Yeah, but we still got knocked out. I remember AC Milan in 2012 where they beat us 4-0, but then we second leg we won 3-0. We had one more goal to tie it, but we didn't. Yeah, it's just been like that year in, year out. Obviously, last season was disappointing against Bayern, but this season just feels the most confident I think majority of fans have felt as well going into Champions League, because we're so used to like embarrassment and getting knocked out of Champions Leagues. I remember the Monacos as well, people, 2015 on the Wenger, like just year in, year out, just disappointment, year in, year out. But this time around, we're 3-0 up against Real Madrid. We've got a very good chance. I think we go through, to the semi-finals. And then, PSG Villa, I think we can beat. I think we fancy our chances against both of them. Yeah, they're quality sides, but we'll just beat people's favourites. Yeah, if we get through in the second leg as well. So I think we go all the way, people. I really do. If we get past Madrid. Ipswich drew with Chelsea yesterday. Do you think most of the players will be watching the game because Arsenal plays their next week in Ipswich? That Ipswich game is going to be so similar to the Brentford and so similar to Everton. It wouldn't surprise me if we draw again, to be honest. Especially if we go through as well in the Champions League. Everyone will be focused on the Champions League. So Bios Law, don't hear many of the English players overrated. Crowd bring him up. Yeah, Danny Ceballos, man. I remember, listen, he's talking about Arsenal. He has some good games. Like I remember the FA Cup run against Sheffield United. He got us that goal in the quarterfinals. His game against Burnley, when he made his debut, we was like, oh my, this guy looks like a magician. Yeah, and then, I mean, it didn't really work out for him, to be honest. But he's doing well at Madrid, to be fair to him. Arsenal FC comes first, always before Arteta. The players, the board, and the owners. Edu being at Arsenal anymore proves no one won't last at Arsenal. Arteta, the players. Yeah, of course. Arsenal is Arsenal. Like that is. I agree. It comes before anyone, because it's our club, man, for sure. Reno says, good brother, and you. Sto bene, grazie. Sto bene. Alla grande, Elino, alla grande. Who's on the podcast later? No, mate. No, it's I got Dom, I got Rory, I got Cooper, all of us. If I do podcasts every Monday, it's not just me, mate, because then it wouldn't be a podcast, would it? But yeah, big up Chelsea fan in the chat as well. I think you should start the game. I think you should start the same team against Real Madrid again. I think we'll do that as well, honestly. You know, and you know what they say: if it ain't broken, don't try and fix it. No need to fix it. Whatever the saying is. Big up Paul in the chat as well. I'm back, long time no see. Josh, mate, I'm sorry about that. I've been watching Blues and our promotion, our League One title win. Been focusing on the Blues a lot recently. Congratulations, by the way, Paul, for promotion as well, man. Congratulations as well. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I said he got hard done by, bro. I said he got hard done by. I said, like, that's what I'm saying. But a lot of people were making out that, well, a lot of people were saying that he touched the ball twice, which I think it was a joke, to be honest. I think Aleti deserves to go through. I'm going 1-1 draw for this, which should be enough. Yeah, 100%, 100%. I'm good. I'm extremely nervous. Always fear around Madrid. The draw against Brentford ruined my confidence. Yeah, that's the thing. But I mean, on the flip side, I mean, going into the Real Madrid game, the first leg we drew with Everton, and people was like, "Oh, we got no chance." And then obviously we pulled out the 3-0 win. So we're in a very good position as well. I saw that game. Ref was 100%, bro. You know, we did so well. 10 men as well. 15 minutes left. We all remember the picture of Henry by the corner flag. 15 minutes to go, people. Larson completely changed the game, but we were unlucky. My semi-finals are Barca versus Inter and Arsenal PSG. Truth to be told, I missed Layman save from Leclerc made penalty in Villarreal, but if I remember rightly, had it Leclerc scored that, we would have gone out. Bayern last season showed we belong and we can compete on the stage, even though we went out. Josh doing a one-man podcast, exactly, man, exactly. But yeah, guys, let me know how looking to the approach of the game. How should we go about it? Do we play what we've seen and just go and play a full low block against Madrid in the Bernabéu? Do we go and for me, I look at it this way. I think first 10. I know I said about early goals and all this. Early goals can change the game. But I think first 10, 20. I mean, if we get halftime 0-0, right? They've got 45 minutes to score 3 goals. Then I think we can go hit him on the break, nick a goal, and then it's done completely. So I think longer the game goes on 0-0, the more pressure Madrid will start, the more time runs out, and the more pressure that will build on Madrid to score 3 goals. I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right in general, even if we concede early on. But I think, go in terms of if we can, as I said, really frustrate them, which we did at the Emirates as well. Really frustrate them, and we know the players that they got. When they're on it, they're on it. The Mbappes, the Vinny Juniors, Rodrigo. Even if they're not firing off the bench, you've got Brennan Diaz, who's a baller. Their midfield three, we're going to share the line up in a minute. Valverde's, Camavinga. Well, Camavinga can't even play, can he? Tuchemani's back for them. Sabas will be in the midfield. If we can, really frustrate them, right? Do what teams did to us in Premier League. Yeah, I'm not saying sit back fully for the whole game because that won't work out. But, if we can, as I said, 0-0 at halftime, we're still 3-0 up. There's no rush in terms of going for a goal, right? It'd be great to get early goal kills the game, but I feel like if we can, just keep them at bay till halftime, 0-0, go nick a goal. We will, I think, get chances as well. By the way, set pieces as well could be a big thing. We get a few free kicks, Declan Rice on it. Corners as well. I know we ain't got Gabriel anymore, who can get on the end of every single one of them, but still set pieces with Nicolas Jova, use them to the advantage. And yeah, for me, it'd be interesting to see how Arteta steps up. In terms of the lineup, we're going to share in a minute, people. On how I think it'll be unchanged personally, but I know there's a few doubts around Thomas Partey. Is he back in the team? listen, he did an interview, and a lot of people were saying when they do interviews, that means that they, also don't allow, if you're injured, you can't do an interview basically because of mind games and all that, you know. But yeah, we'll see people. This is going to be Real Madrid's leaked lineup. So Courtois in goal. By the way, can I just say, what a goalkeeper? Yeah, that's what I will give Real Madrid. If it weren't for him, we could have. The game would have been wrapped up. The title would have been wrapped up 4-5-0. The amount of saves that Courtois made. He's a top class goalkeeper. He really is. He'll be back in goal. Back for obviously Camavinga is out with suspension. Tushmani is back, so most likely it could be Vasquez at right back. Which, if it is Vasquez at right back, then Martinelli will, needs to. I mean, I'll be very comfortable with Martinelli up against Vasquez because I know Vasquez ain't really that guy anymore. Yeah, but what I saw today is I saw a leaked lineup saying Valverde will be back at right back and Ceballos will come into the midfield with Tuchmani and Bellingham apparently. But hopefully it is Vasquez on the right. Asensio and Rudiger, of course, the two centre backs, and then it's going to most likely be Camavinga's out, as we know. Mendy's out for them, so left back's going to be Fran Garcia, who played against Alaves as well. Just quickly as well, I saw something today, right? Again, it's rumours, right? But apparently Bellingham and Rudiger had a scrap in training. They had a bit of a heated scrap in training, a nasty tackle from Rudiger, and then Bellingham started, that's be separated and everything. So they're really losing their heads. But anyway, Garcia, Rudiger, Asensio, Vasquez will be the back four, most likely for Madrid. The only changes I can see him make is maybe Valverde at right back and to bring in Ceballos into the midfield, but we'll see. Tuchmani is back. I rate Tuchmani. I think he's a good. I know he's been playing centre back a few occasions, but I don't think he's a bad player by any means. Valverde in the midfield with Bellingham as well. I think Luka Modric could be dropped for this one, and then the front three is going to be Rodrigo, Mbappe, and Vinny Jr. So yeah, that is that there. That is that there. Arsenal side of things, I think we're going to go unchanged. David Raya in goal, back four during Timber, Saliba, and Kivior. Miles Lewis-Skelly at left back. Midfield three, I'm sure Partey hopefully is all good to go. So Partey, Odegaard, Declan Rice. If he's not good to go, then who do we go in the midfield for this game? If Partey's, say if the worst comes to worst and there's no Thomas Partey, right, then who do we go with in this game? Jorginho, again, he's out injured. So we can't play Jorginho for this game. Will he play Marino back in the midfield and play someone else and put Trossard down the middle? That's what I think Arteta could do. But what about this man at left back and Lewis-Skelly as a midfielder with Rice in the 6, Odegaard there as well? What about that, people? That's if the worst comes to worst if Partey's out. And also, by the way, Cadaflori, apparently he's back in training. He was not on the bench against Brentford, but he could be making the squad. So we know Cadaflori can play centre back as well. But I think Kivior, do you know what, Kivior, right? Fair play to him because a lot of doubt before the game in the first leg. But he stood his ground. Other than in the first 40 seconds where he made that, I don't know what he's typical Kivior. That's the thing with Kivior. He can have a solid game, but he has a mistake in him, right? And that's shown in the Madrid first leg where he made that mistake in the first 40 seconds, but the whole other game, he was solid. Yeah, and he was solid again against Brentford. He's solid against Everton, and fair play to him because he's doing a job. So that's why he's back in there alongside Saliba as well. Timber, of course, at right back. What a player, mate. Unbelievable player, ain't he? Lewis-Skelly, what a player. Yeah, absolutely bossed them. 18 years of age, bossed Real Madrid in that first leg. Rice, Pite, Odegaard, the three in the midfield. And then front three is going to be Saka on the right. Martinelli, I want to go on the left, and Mikel Merino, obviously down the middle as a striker again. I think he goes unchanged for this game as well, which is understandable. I wouldn't mind if he went unchanged. I mean, why would you change it? We use this team, we beat them 3-0. I know it's different stadium, Bernabéu, and it's going to be a different game, I think, to obviously the first leg, but I think this team deserves to keep it as it is. If there is injuries though with Partey, then you have to look to change, maybe playing Lewis-Skelly in the midfield. I know Zinchenko could play midfield as well, so could that be an option there like he did against Brentford? But I genuinely think Arteta would probably go with Marino back in the midfield and play Trossard as a false nine. Something crazy like that, personally. So yeah, that is a team there, people. That is a team there. Score prediction wise, people, what is your guys' score prediction? Now, I have gone with, I can't remember what I went with. I think 1-1. I'm going 1-1 draw. That's me being. That's me. Is it realistic? I mean, I think so. I think we can definitely get something. I mean, if we lose the game 2-1 or 2-0, as I said earlier, all I care about overall, people, all we care about is winning the game overall, right? The tie overall, you know, I'm gonna go 1-1 though. I think we frustrate them. They may score first and then we'll nick a goal. We'll keep frustrating them, and I think we get a 1-1 draw. And that means we go through 4-1 on aggregate. I don't see it. I don't see them come in and um scoring three past us. I honestly, I don't. It'd take a complete capitulation for Arsenal to do that as well. I don't see it happening, people. But let us know your predictions down below as well, people. Yeah, doing a one-man podcast. Imagine. That's that. Yeah, this is a thing as well. This is a thing that we can't do. That's why I posed the question to you guys, right? And what will Arteta, how's he gonna approach this game? Because if you sit back against Madrid and they face it week in week out, exactly that, then you will get punished. And the day eventually you'll get punished, and that won't work for the full 90 minutes. Josh, I hear you, bro, but I've been through this before in the past when you face Bayern. Yeah, 100%. No, I'm not underestimating anyone. I'm not at all. I said it at the start of the stream, Static. I said, the tie's not done. I said that at the start of the stream. I said, and I even put a picture of 1% Real Madrid chance when they went through. I know about this Real Madrid team. Everyone does, They're 15-time champions. So they won it the most times. 15 times. I'm not underestimating anyone. Yeah, but I'm just have that confidence. We should have the right of feeling confident coming into this type of game because of how well we've done in the first leg. 3-0 up, we've got a very good lead, and it would be an embarrassment if we did, bottle it. So by no means I'm underestimating Real Madrid. By no means necessary. But I've just got that confidence, and we should have the right to feel confident because we backed them 3-0. But we have to see it through, and we have to get the job done. It's as simple as that, really, bro. Exactly. Quieten the crowd, make them restless. Facts, bro. The longer the game goes on, when they know they need 3 goals, the better for Arsenal, really. And then even better if I mean, as I said, if we get a goal, yeah, it's done for them. It will flatten, and you score first as well in this game. For me, everything flattens. The crowd flattens. Yeah, they need 4 goals. That will not happen. Yeah, so it'd be even better if we can get an early goal. Imagine just hit them on the break or get a set piece or a free kick again. Why not? Why not, people? Why not? Big up Julie as well in the chat. How you doing, Julie? Hope you're doing well. Every single time. Big up Julie, another real one. Let me know how you're feeling for the game as well, Julie. And yeah, hope you're doing well as well. Really appreciate you tuning in. Big up to you, Julie. I just got just got to get off on the ball and press them like in a good game of chess. You got to win the game twice. We got to put them under pressure, even 3 up. Otherwise, 1 goal and they get wins in sales. Very, very true. Very well said, man. Arsenal versus mate, that's the final I want. Yeah, revenge from 06, people. Revenge from 06. You already know. Revenge from 06, people. Jorginho's been ruled out. He has, yeah. Josh, if Arsenal can score a goal, that will boost my belief during the 90 minutes of the game where anything is possible. 100%. If we get the goal, it's going to be looking good for us, isn't it? It's a rib injury for Jorginho and Partey needs to be assessed. Has he done his press conference yet, by the way? Or he does it tomorrow, doesn't he? 2-1 Arsenal in the Bernabéu. Love that, Julie. That would be amazing, right? Amazing. Any ideas who will play Jorginho when he goes? Obviously, we're getting to Zubimendi in. Yeah, we're obviously getting Zubimendi in, as Wiki says, most likely. He's going to be the guy. But I kind of hope we keep Partey as well, I kind of hope we keep Partey as well. Because I think he deserves a contract extension. Yeah, we 100% need revenge for Barcelona. Yeah, I'd keep if you play in midfield like we've been doing recently, I'd do it all day long. Zinchenko, because He played really well against PSV. He got man of the match, in my opinion, in the PSV game, and then played all right against Brentford, didn't he? People don't realize how important Partey's been this season. For me, he's been our player of the season. Well, Gabriel may be player of the season, but I think if Gabriel's been injured now, I think right now Partey's up there, player of the season. Put Katie left back and Miles in the midfield. Yeah, I mean Tierney as well. You've seen Tierney balling out this season. You know, that's his first Premier League start since Brighton. I'm pretty. Was it Brighton? I saw 2 years ago, 2 seasons ago. It's mad. Like I really hope these performances make Arteta change his mind and keep Tierney. But he's gonna be going, man. He's gonna be going. He's gonna be going to Southwick pre agreement contracts and all that. He's gonna be going, people. 0-0 draw, perfect. Perfect. I don't even care. I don't care if we get a boring 0-0 draw. Just a win. Who cares, Vior? 2-1 Madrid. That's fair enough. I can see that as well. I can see them beating us 2-1, 2-0, but we still go through. Either result will do us, exactly. Just hope the officials play fair. 100% agree there as well, Julie. Rest from France. There we go. Unfortunately, it's not Leo Trossard's. Yeah, we need the Trossard referee, man. We need the Trossard referee back, whatever his name is. We need him back. But guys, that is the preview there. I've got 1-1 draw. There's my lineup as well. And yeah, you guys can catch me 8:30 UK time as we do the podcast with, of course, a few other Arsenal fans as always. So we're going to be talking about this game as well on that one. And then you guys can catch me tomorrow. I'm going to be dropping a preview with a Real Madrid fan that we got on, hopefully, Madrid. Let's Be Real from that channel as well. That'll be tomorrow. And then I'll be back with the Arsenal women's game against Leicester from 6:30. Watch along, and then probably a reaction after the game as well. So yeah, plenty of content still coming up, people. Bless everyone who's tuned in today, and I will catch you guys 8:30 this evening. Big up everyone as always. Come on, you guns.